This was earlier. Now, my lord, your lordships, our innocent guess would.
Ninth, Malaz, ninth.
It's
Yesterday
ninth.
the hearing
It's
took place,
ninth.
there was no ruckus.
Yes, yes.
Yesterday the hearing-
I found out what happened. I was
I
there.
was
You were not
there. I was there, I saw what
No,
happened.
there, you
No,
should not have been there.
deliberately.
Why should I have been there?
I was
Why should I
prevented
have been
from
there?
speaking. My mic.
I saw it,
Only a
it is
minute,
on
only a
video.
No.
It is on video. I saw the video later in the day.
My learned friend.
itself.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, my lord, my learned friend vehemence.
Let him.
Lord, I understand.
Your-
Lord, yeah,
Don't
our,
put any ruckus here, please continue.
no, my lord, our,
Continue, please continue.
our, my lord, innocent thinking can be, after reading the judicial order of the learned judge, that maybe because of the sensitivity of the matter, the lawyers may have gone, other people also may have gone out of curiosity, and that might have resulted into an unintentional kind of a chaos and chaotic situation. I have placed on record the WhatsApp chats that the, my lord, the law wing of the party in power, my lord, of which the chief
No, it's
minister.
intentional or unintentional, but the High Court has recorded something.
Yes, my lord. And this was not, my lord, this was not spontaneous. My lord, they were all instructed by the legal cell of the parties to go there. That is page 119, my lord. This is, my lord, the WhatsApp message, my lord, one of the WhatsApp message from the legal cell of the party, my lord. Today on 9th January, court number 5, item 10, come everyone. My lord, he is convener, Mr. Amit Kumar Das, convener, High Court. Then, my lord, second, gathering today at 1 p.m. at B gate.
Come everyone, as if it is Jantar Mantar.
Yes, the court is converted into Jantar Mantar. Lord, kindly read the second part. Today 9-1 is the first. Lord, today 9-1-26, court number 5, item number 10, come everyone. Lord, this matter, which the learned judge records on 9-1, which your lordships have read at page 121. Next, gathering today at 1 p.m. at B gate, come everyone, will go to the procession of the Honorable CM so-and-so. Bus and vehicles are arranged. This is the, my lord, preparation. Yesterday, my lord, the Trinamool Congress, the party in power, filed a petition. In that, before the petition comes for hearing, look at the position in the High Court. The Honorable Acting Chief Justice then had to pass an order that nobody will be permitted to enter in this courtroom except the lawyers appearing, and it will be live telecast. It was only because of that, my lord, precaution that some hearing took place. That also, my lord, was less than, my lord, satisfactory. My learned my lord, senior friend appeared, and my lord, we faced several difficulties. I don't wish to say that, my lord. Here, if needed, we'll file even an affidavit. His mic was being constantly muted. Lord, the pattern is this. Lord, I have given the examples, and I'll take your lordships to those examples, shocking examples. Lord, earlier the CBI officers go. Lord, they do not go on their own. There is a judicial order passed by this honorable court directing investigation into some cheat fund offences. Lord, there is discharge of their duty. The police officers are, the CBI officers are arrested and taken to the police station. The chief minister comes at the residence of the then police commissioner, who happens to be the director general of police today, and stages a dharna on the gate so that nobody can enter. The CBI officials, armed with, Lord, the order of this court, under an obligation to investigate in a different offense, Lord, are not permitted to do that. There are, Lord, there was a bail application, my lord, and I'm placing, my lord, those pleadings on record. There was a bail application of the law minister of the state being, one of the accused, a very prominent leader. The sitting law minister goes inside the courtroom and sits there with a crowd of 5,000 people shouting slogans. So there are several things, my lord, we want to shoot. Even in this case, my lord, this is the position. My lord, this is PMLA Act, Section 54. Certain officers and others to assist in inquiry, etc. The following officers are hereby empowered and required to assist the authorities in the enforcement of this act. One of them is officers of the police. And here police comes along with the chief minister to ensure that the evidence collected is removed by them under their supervision, under their threat. this, my lord. But I do not know what was there to hide that such a drastic step has to be taken that the Chief Minister herself personally barges into it, along with the Director General of Police and Commissioner of Police and DCP and the entire police force. Based on, and this is something very shocking, based on that FIR, they came to the sin of the offense which they committed and removed the CCTV footage. Please see the totality of this. Section 17 authorizes the search. The person searching has the authority later. The people who come, my lord, the DG, police commissioner, everyone is shown those things. That these are our identity cards. This is our authority later under the statute. And they have, my lord, this, my lord, I'll not use any adjective, my lord, but courage to take the incriminating material in their custody, which is a theft. Go and, my lord, thereafter publicly declare that this is what we have done. And this is not the first time this has happened. My lord, kindly take this, my lord, so that once and for all, my lord, this is decided. And, my lord, IPAC, whose premises is search, has not filed any complaint or even petition or any proceedings that my privacy was invaded, etc. He could not have, because it's a statutory search under section 17, but he has no complaint. But everyone, my lord, is fighting. Yesterday, my lord, there was a petition filed by the party, the Trinamool Congress, and my learned senior friend, my lord, appeared, Mr. Raju, and he said,
in a lighter vein, Millet, some truth is colored and some is in black and white.
In fact,
there is nothing in lighter vein.
In a lighter
This is everything very, very serious.
Smile. We are
I'm
I need to respond. Don't get
I'm
too angry.
smiling, but unfortunately, it's
Answer all what you have said.
We listen notice, Mr. Sibal, this is very serious matter.
yes.
Oh, sorry, Millet?
We have to examine this.
I'm sorry?
Sorry, mic was off.
Yeah.
We are issuing notice
Yeah.
and we want to examine this. This is a very
No,
serious
no,
matter.
We have, your lordships will hear us, Mullahs, before doing that.
Yes, please.
Yes, Mullahs. I just want to, Mullahs, let me first clear the air, Mullahs.
Yes.
Mullahs, who is IPAC? And I'm sure they know about it. Mullahs.
No, I'm sorry, just because there are two.
I'm appearing for respondent number 2,
And I'm
who
for
is
one
the
and
chairman of the Trinamool Congress.
I'm for one.
Right,
and three,
the Chief
state
Minister.
and the police department.
Happens to be the Chief Minister also.
Happens to be, yes.
Yes.
But I'm appearing as
Yes.
chairman of the
Chairman is never
If you don't, please, I did not
only a
interrupt
minute.
you, sir.
Only a minute. When you say
I
chairman,
did not.
chairman of a party
do not-
is never accompanied by the Director General of Police.
Allow me, sir, to argue before.
My Leonard will not decide who we are appearing for with great respect. How will he decide that?
Mr. SG, please allow them to argue.
No, certainly.
Allow us to argue.
No, I didn't know who appears for whom. Therefore,
Yesterday, this has been done by your.
yes.
But we'll come to the issue. According to me, is maintainability. Your lordships will have to decide that the High Court cannot hear this petition for reasons that I'm sure your lordships will give. And if the High Court can hear this petition, then why should your lordships hear it?
No, we are very much disturbed with the way High Court has been almost
No, the hearing took place yesterday, Mullahs.
yesterday, but
Yes.
what happened on
But
9th?
that's not going to be repeated.
Keep-
That's not going to be repeated, Mullahs. The question doesn't arise. If it took place yesterday, it will take place tomorrow also.
That is my Leonard
So your lordships will have to now assume that the High Court can't deliver justice. Fine, but I'm not saying don't. But Mullahs, your lordships will have to say that, Mullahs.
You cannot put words into our mouth.
No, I'll say your lordships.
Assume and what we will not
No,
assume
if your
is our
lordship-
business.
Of course.
Mr. Sibal.
Of course. But I'm not saying, Mullahs, your lordships.
Please argue your case.
I'm going to argue, Mullahs.
What we will.
My argument at the initial
Please-
stage is
please proceed
that
with your argument.
this matter should be heard by the High Court. Because the High Court is the court which has the 226 jurisdiction. It will hear the matter, render findings on the basis of whatever they are arguing there, Mullahs. We have a right to appeal, and then we can come to this court. That's the hierarchy of courts, Mullahs. And they are now filing parallel proceedings, not wanting to go to the High Court. And their argument is on the last day, that on the 9th of January, there was a ruckus, and therefore proceedings could not take place, which is correct. And then on 13th of January, the Chief Justice passed this order. And then yesterday, a hearing took place, and the hearing was peaceful, Mullahs. There is nothing to assume that the hearing cannot take place, Mullahs. That's point number one.
Yesterday, Mr. Mehta's client sought time, saying that we have filed in Supreme Court.
Yes.
High Court, can I finish, please, sir? So the High Court said, we are adjourning it sine die with liberty to come back the moment you think the Supreme Court is over, etc. So yesterday, without any ruckus or any involvement, they sought adjournment specifically in the statement, which is why the yesterday order was passed. That's only a fact which should be noted by your lordship, and they said that the matter is coming today.
Correct. Now, on the contentions on facts that he has made.
Yes.
Whereas IPAC, we all know, Maharaj, is an entity which takes care of the elections in West Bengal. A formal contract has been entered into by the party with IPAC way back in 2021. And I assume, Maharaj, that the ED knows about it.
No, elections in West Bengal are conducted by IPAC or by the election?
No,
Commission?
all the material, there's a confidential material for the purposes of this agreement. Confidential information shall mean any and all information, including but not limited to sensitive or non-public information of any nature whatsoever. There's a whole series of data, of documents, of information, of facts. All that is confidential and it is kept there. And I'm sure that the ED knows about it. It has party material, election material, which you are aware of, which is why you went there. It is a completely mala fide act on the part of the ED to disturb the process of election and to gather as much material as they can from the office which has all the material, which is through a contract. And the search proceedings concluded at 6:45 p.m. on 8/1. Documents available in the different sections of the premises were not mingled with each other, and the same was left in a proper and orderly manner. These facts were duly acknowledged.
This
That's
is
it.
contrary to what you are submitting.
I'm sorry?
They had the intention to collect materials from your party office. They would have seized from
They were
you.
just photograph
They
it.
didn't seize anything.
They don't have to seize it. They can
They didn't seize
photograph.
anything.
They can photograph it. They don't have to seize it. But your lordship
Their
knows.
Rama says they have not recovered anything. If they had
Well, why did they-
any intention
Maharaj, what?
of seizing your material belonging to your party,
Maharaj,
they would have seized.
we are not discussing.
They have not seized.
Maharaj, these are facts which will have to discover, which will have to be dealt with, Maharaj, in a writ petition.
We have to examine.
Maharaj,
You file counter, we'll examine
no,
this.
Maharaj,
No, you cannot restrain us from issuing notice.
I'm sorry, of course I can't, Maharaj. I can persuade your lordship, that's all. That's what I'm trying to do, Maharaj.
Yes, please.
I'm only trying to show you
Yes,
the
please.
Panchanamas certainly demonstrate that there was no untoward things that happened, both at the residence of Jain as well as in the office of IPAC.
Please don't misunderstand me that I'm not understanding my lord's concern. And that, I don't think anybody will hold a brief. Perhaps the emotions go out of hand and we are not able to control it. But the relevant test is yesterday.
No, you see,
Yes.
should not go out of hand regularly.
No.
In an
Of course not.
orchestrated manner.
And then on 9/1, again, emotions go.
Now, sir, may I just say, we are now talking of R1 and R3. I am saying this, fellas, that the relevant date for considering forum shopping is yesterday. I understand, I am not belittling what is falling from my lords. Keep that 9th apart for just 2 minutes. Yesterday, everybody was in court. It is not even your case that anything untoward happened or was attempted or even started. Why on earth, you having filed your own petition in High Court, the next day having filed in Supreme Court or 2-3 days later filed in Supreme Court, then first right.
Yes.
Please, you don't know the thing. If your lordship has just the penultimate para at 68.
Yes.
This is relevant. Ultimately, what is relevant is this, to tell you that he snatched the papers, he ran away, he did this, he assaulted somebody. What is relevant is this, either you are lying or your petition is lying. Third, penultimate para, second line.
Yes.
The search was conducted in a peaceful, orderly manner. Each word is important. No damage to any person or property was caused during the search. Entire proceedings were conducted in the presence of lady staff and no religious sentiments were heard.
Leonard may read the 2 paragraphs above.
What peaceful
Two
means?
paragraphs
Peaceful
above.
from their side.
I beg pardon?
They mean to say.
2 paragraphs above what my
From
Leonard
the
read.
ED side, not from your side. That is what probably.
I'll read whatever he wants me to read, I'll read it, Willis.
Not the relevant text. Let him,
Yes,
They
yes.
have done it peacefully.
No,
let him read the 2
the
paragraphs.
previous para which he's asking
2 paragraphs above.
face,
Why
respond,
may not
Mr.
do it
Raju,
peacefully.
please.
Let him read.
It is not denied by us.
Dictate Mr. Raju that what he should read.
We didn't interrupt once even, Willis.
Yes,
It took a
please,
long time.
Please, Mr. Singh.
Mr. R2, Mr. Sibbal, has admitted that the CM was, the president of the party was there. So what is so great about this para? This para says that so and so time, so and so Miss MB took possession of the material, etc., etc. That's all. Nobody is denying that she was there. Now, these are derailment. I am at a different point. I am saying that with this Panchanama, what you are projecting in the petition is either clearly false or your Panchanama is false. That's all I'm saying. This para is standalone, clear. Obstruction, could not do this, could not do a search, all wrong. Now, the fourth aspect is very important. My learned friend, I heard Mr. Mehta making what again is I can ascribe to blindly to wrong instructions. He said we informed them, and I believe I heard the word yesterday. I mean, the day before the event happened. I may have been wrong. I may not have heard you correctly, in which case I'm wrong. Well, it's the first and only intimation came from a casual email at.
Email can't be casual and non-casual. That's what the intimation was by email.
Have you heard my sentence fully? No, have you heard my sentence? You realize. I mean, you don't be presumptuous, Mr. Mehta. You
Casual.
started your search at 6:45. The email is 11:30. In which calendar, from which Gregorian or non-Gregorian calendar does 11:30 happen before 6:45? I'd like to understand that. So before you interrupt, get your instructions right. You're only, that's why I said, obviously, if I'm searching his house and I send an email 11:30 to create a paper trail, I started searching the house at 6:45, 5 hours earlier. And my learned friend says it was beforehand informed. In the middle of Balas, the persons are there. Some police officer will go start reading emails. 5 hours earlier, event has happened. So this is a very clever way to cover up your tracks. A person who sends an email 11:30 for a search which starts at 6:30 is covering up his tracks, creating a paper trail to tell your lordship later on. My next point is, Balas, that the question he raised, I'm only answering that, but I'll have to put it down if necessary. I came there because a Z protectee, a Z class protectee, was informed in an FIR number 5 of 26 that unidentified persons who refused to identify themselves had entered this place and were dealing, and the Z class protectee had reached there. So naturally the police rushed there. That's all that happened. Now, Malats, the ED officials identified themselves much later. They did not identify themselves because the only identification would be a prior written intimation at 6:45 that I am Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, we are going there at this time, or at least just before that. So, Malats, that is why I went there. That is nothing sinister about that. And whether she is a chief minister or a president of a party, she remains a Z plus protectee. So, Malats, the moment we come to know, we have to move.